Welcome back to the dojo. I'm glad you could make it. Go ahead, fall in. Now, you clicked on the video, so you know what the topic is, but would you believe me that I had no idea what I was going to talk about today? I figured, man, I don't know what I want to talk about today. And I said, Eureka, that's it. That's what I'll talk about. Not knowing what to talk about. But more so, not knowing what to do. So the topic of discussion for today is, I don't know. No, I know, but that's the topic of discussion. I don't know. That's the topic. Man, that's good. There will be times in your lives where you just don't know. Nothing's going to make any sense. Nobody's coming to save you. You don't know which way is up, down, left, right. You don't know where to start. You don't know who to talk to. Let me remind you that it's okay to not know. How can you say? I'm going to say it again. It is okay to not know. You are only human. There's only but so much that you can know. What would our lives be like if we could know everything there is to possibly know? I don't think our lives would be very happy. Ignorance is bliss. And the more you learn, the more you realize that is so true. The more that you learn, the more you become responsible for. So if you don't really know, you can't really be responsible for something you don't know. Unless the legal system is involved. And you can definitely be held responsible for something you don't know. But in almost all other regards, that's not the case. What are you talking about? Hawk Sensei, what are you talking about? I'm glad you asked. I am glad that you asked, even though you didn't, but I'm still going to tell you. Take a bite of this real quick. I'm a little hungry. I am going to eat on camera. But look, right? I had this saying that says, God helps the babies and the fools. Why do you think that is? Because He doesn't hold them accountable for things that they legitimately do not know. When you come into this world, you're basically blind, deaf, and dumb. The reason why I say you're deaf is because you can't really understand what you're hearing. You're blind because you don't really know what you're seeing. And you're dumb because you have no understanding. You have no sense of anything. Right? We come into the world not knowing. We don't know anything. Everything that we come to learn, we were either taught it, it was instilled in us, it's something we watch other people do in our environment. You know what I mean? Or we chose somebody to learn it from. That's how each of us in society grows as a better person. We learn from one another. The people that you see that you think have it all together, like, man, they know everything. No, they don't. No, they don't. Just that all the questions, all your simple-minded questions that you had for them, they were able to answer. They may know everything that you may know to a certain extent. Maybe about a particular subject. But nevertheless, I don't want you to get so hung up and so upset or so angry about not knowing something. Ladies, you seem to struggle to understand men sometimes. It's okay. You choose not to understand. That's all right. Once you exhibit a little bit more patience, you'll come to understand everything you need to know about men. You don't gotta take my word for it. Just try it and you'll see. But you have to exhibit patience for that. That may be impossible. To the fellas, right? You may not know how to understand women. May not know how to talk to them. May not know how to court them. And that's simply because a lot of women, they don't want to be understood. They want to be able to confuse you. They want to be able to manipulate you. They want to be able to take advantage of you. Do you want to play dumb? Because you're going to know what's going on at some point. Or do you want to let her know everything that you know? What I'm really saying is, it's okay to not know. Let life teach you. I said I didn't want to eat on camera, didn't I? Why am I holding this bowl of spaghetti? Sometimes you gotta let life teach you things. Now, I will drink on camera, though. Sometimes you gotta let life teach you things. You may try and try and try, time and time again. But you may not understand it until you legitimately admit, I don't know. I really don't know. And then maybe somebody will come out and impart the understanding or the wisdom to you so that you're able to get it or grasp it. Right? I heard about that debate with Dr. Carson and some guy named Wes something. I'm not sure, but I come to hear that Mr. Carson had a bit of a meltdown. I didn't really watch too much into the content, but by skimming across the thumbnails, I was able to gather that someone who was well respected made a fool or an ass of themselves because their intellectual ability or comprehension or even IQ was challenged, and they felt embarrassed because they didn't win a debate. How fragile our egos can be. But look, he wouldn't have went into that debate if he knew that he was going to lose. If Mr. Carson didn't lose that debate, then there would be no more room for him to improve upon his level of articulation, his level of understanding. Now that he and we all can see that there are some chinks in the armor, right? We can all see that he falls short, he's human, he makes mistakes as well. Remember, whether you know it or not, nobody's really better than you. In a sense that they're a human being. One human being is no better than the one before it or the one after it. You can say, I'm better than you at this, or I'm better than you at that. But you're not better than me at being a human. I'm not better than you at being a human being. We're flawed. We make mistakes. We may not understand completely. That's the beauty of our design. We're not meant to know all there is to know. We're just simply meant to discover and have serendipitous experiences throughout our lives. Discovering things by accident. Stumbling upon beautiful things that we find awe-inspiring. Right? That's the beauty of the human experience, is to grasp understanding, gain insight, experience enlightenment. And the more you think you know, the less you are able to grow. Let's say it again. The more you think that you know, the less you are able to grow. What does that really mean? It means when you think you know it all, you're basically saying there's no more left for me to learn. I shut my brain off, I grow no more, I learn no more, I expand no more. My mind is locked. It can no longer receive new information. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's really what I wanted to talk to y'all about. And I wanted to highlight the importance and also the humanity in not knowing. It's okay to not know. You can gain the insight. You can ask for a sign or a symbol. You can seek out these answers that elude you. It may even be so somebody is just supposed to come into your life to impart the wisdom unto you. But nevertheless, don't feel bad just because you don't know something. All you gotta do is learn. It's that simple. Oh, Sensei, yes, it's that simple. I don't know something. All I gotta do is learn something. That's all you have to do. So just because you don't know, that don't mean that's it. That don't mean it's the end. You can always learn something new. If only you have the patience and only you have the wherewithal to endure whatever comes with gaining that perspective or gaining that achievement or gaining that accolade, whatever it may be. With that being said, Professor Hawk is signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope that you're waking up every day with a smile on your face, waking up every day with a can-do attitude, and waking up with a purpose. And if you're not waking up with a purpose, at least you're waking up. Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Take care, guys. Till next time.